In the 1980s, something scary happened between the community which is on Chicago. People's lives were in danger because of something harmful in their medicine. It was a scary time. Tylenol, a medicine that everyone trusted, was now linked to something very bad. And then, in the middle of all these fears, the company had to make a tough choice. This is the story of how Johnson & Johnson stayed true to doing the right thing even when things got tough. I'm Afiya Sabrina, and let's get ready to go deep into the Tylenol murder case study. Okay, first let's move on to the first point. Johnson & Johnson decided to act immediately after a murder occurred because of its product. If Johnson & Johnson chose to ignore the initial reports of Tylenol-related death and not recall the product, the consequence could have been terrible. The death linked to Tylenol capsules which tainted by cyanide were not isolated incidents but had the potential to escalate into a widespread public health crisis. If the company failed to act quickly and decisively, they would have risked to further loss of life, increase of public panic, and endanger the company's reputation. Consumers will lose their trust in Johnson & Johnson products' safety and integrity that result in significant sales declines and potential legal consequences. Besides that, regulatory agencies and general public would likely have criticized the company for prioritizing profit over public safety that will result in long-term damage to its brand image and financial stability. And then let's move on to the second point, which is the PR options in responding to the murder. In responding to the first round of Tylenol murder, Johnson & Johnson had several public relation options. These included maintaining silence, issuing vague statements, denying responsibility, or downplaying severity of the situation. However, the company chose a different approach characterized by transparency, openness, and quick action. By recalling the product, cooperation with authorities, communication openly with the media, and offering refunds or exchange for the customer, Johnson & Johnson demonstrate a commitment to prioritizing consumer safety and public health over financial considerations. This proactive response helped to mitigate the crisis, rebuild trust among the consumers, and protect the company's reputation in the long term. And then we're going to the third point. The decision to reintroduce extra-strength Tylenol after the initial crisis can be viewed as a strategic move by Johnson & Johnson. Despite the initial hesitation among consumers, the company's proactive measures to enhance product safety and regain public trust, which make the relaunch successful. The introduction of triple safety sealed, tamper-resistant packaging demonstrate and commitment to consumer safety, while the bold decision showed confidence in the product effectiveness. By addressing the root cause of the crisis and implementing stringent safety measures, Johnson & Johnson seeks to reassure consumers and reaffirms its position as a trusted healthcare brand. Okay, then we move on the fourth point, which is the response to the second round of murder in 1986. Considering the severity of the crisis and the potential risk to public health, I think Johnson & Johnson's decision to act quickly and decisively to remove Tylenol product when faced with the second round of murder in 1986 was very wise. By delaying action could again result in further loss of life, increased public panic, and have a worse impact in company's reputation. By choosing production of capsule medication altogether and offering safer alternative, Johnson & Johnson demonstrate a commitment to prioritizing consumer safety over profits, and thereby mitigating the impact of the crisis and protecting its long-term interests. Next, we're going to the lesson that we can learn from handling the tragedies. The way Johnson & Johnson handled public relation aspects of the Tylenol tragedies offers several valuable lessons for crisis management. These include prioritizing consumer safety and public health, acting swiftly, transparency, and decisively in response to crisis, maintaining open communication with the media and the public, taking responsibility for any shortcoming, implementing proactive measures to prevent future incidents, and reassuring consumers through tangible action. By following this principle, company can effectively navigate crisis, protect their reputation, and maintain consumer trust even in the face of unspeakable tragedy. The sixth point is the media environment during the crisis. The media environment during Tylenol crisis was characterized by additional forms of communication such as television, newspaper, and radio. These mainstream media outlets played a crucial role in shaping public perception and response to the crisis, disseminating information and providing updates on development. If the crisis occurred today with social media and online news platform, I think the dissemination of the information would be faster and more widespread. The company would also have greater opportunities for direct communication with consumer through social media channels, enabling them to address concern and provide updates in real time. Okay, now we're going to the last part, which is Johnson & Johnson customer communication website. Johnson & Johnson Tylenol website demonstrates its commitment to the customer's care and communication. The section like care card, house calls, and fax section provide valuable information on the product's usage, safety precautions, and response to common questions or concern. By offering accessible and informative resource, the company demonstrates its concern for customer well-being and aims to empower consumers to make informed decisions about their health. In the event of new health scares or crisis, Johnson & Johnson would likely use its website to communicate updates, safety measures, and instructions to its public by using social media and other digital platforms to reach a wider audience and address consumer inquiries promptly. Okay, so that's all the explanation about the Tylenol murder case study. So thank you for watching and see you!